Hello, today I have brought for you a suspenseful horror story, The Whispering Corridor, and you will learn English also with it. Are you ready? Eerie, strange, spooky, frightening, or mysterious in a way that makes you uncomfortable. When you hear the word eerie, you think of fog, then empty hallways, whispering voices, flickering lights, and of course, haunted places. The rain hammered against the bus windows. 16-year-old Maya stared outside. Thick fog swallowed the road ahead, while the old Blackwood Boarding School stood silently on top of a lonely hill. The giant building looked dark, shadowy, and deeply eerie. No birds sang in the trees, and no voices could be heard nearby. The strange silence made the atmosphere feel ghostly and haunting, as though the school itself was hiding a terrifying secret. As Maya entered the school, the wee lights flickered above the long corridors. Dusty portraits stared down from the walls while cold wind moved through the hallway. The old caretaker suddenly stopped walking and whispered in a shaky voice, "Never enter the east corridor after midnight." His warning sounded deeply sinister and unsettling. Maya tried to ignore the fear growing inside her, but the corridor already felt strangely creepy. That night, Maya woke suddenly after hearing soft knocking outside her room. When she opened the door, the hallway was completely dark. Then she heard faint whispers floating through the silence. "Come, help us." A freezing wind rushed past her as the east corridor became more spooky, chilling, and mysterious with every step she took. The deeper Maya walked into the darkness, the louder the whispers became. At the far end of the hallway stood a silent girl with long black hair covering her face. She did not move at first. Then slowly her head tilted sideways with a terrible cracking sound. Maya's heart pounded in fear as the corridor became intensely eerie and terrifying. The flickering lights made the shadowy figure look look even more haunting, and Maya stepped backwards in horror. Following muddy footprints through the corridor, Maya entered the old library filled with dust and darkness. Ancient books covered the shelves, while cold air drifted through the room. The atmosphere felt deeply ominous, shadowy, and disturbing. Hidden inside an old cabinet, Maya discovered newspaper clippings about students who had mysteriously disappeared years ago. Suddenly, the whispers around her grew louder. The old caretaker appeared silently behind Maya and smiled strangely. As the lights flickered, Maya noticed something horrifying. The caretaker had no shadow. A wave of terror rushed through her body as the school began to feel alive, watching her from every corner. The atmosphere turned completely sinister, nightmarish, and cursed. Maya realized that the school was hiding a terrifying, horrifying truth. Inside a hidden basement beneath the school, Maya found old shoes, books, and bags belonging to missing students. Suddenly, the caretaker appeared behind her with dark, empty eyes. The basement became horrifyingly macabre, terrifying, and horrific as the whispers screamed through the darkness. Maya finally understood that the school's secret had been hidden for decades. The next morning, police cars surrounded Blackwood Boarding School. The hidden basement beneath the building was finally discovered, exposing the terrifying truth about the missing students. The horrifying secret shocked everyone, and the school was shut down forever. But even after it was abandoned, villagers claimed the old building still felt deeply eerie, disturbing, and haunting. Even today, people say strange whispers can still be heard inside the abandoned East Corridor during stormy nights. Some villagers claim they have seen a pale girl standing silently near the broken windows while shadowy figures move through the fog. The old school continues to feel ghostly, ominous, and sinister, as though something is still trapped inside the darkness. And if anyone dares to enter Blackwood School after midnight, they may still hear whispers floating through the cold hallway. Don't answer. The corridor remains silent, frozen, and terrifyingly eerie, as though the darkness is still waiting for someone to return. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this story. Synonyms of eerie. You've heard the word eerie here. Creepy, haunting, sinister, ghostly, chilling, spooky, ominous, and unsettling. And for your vocabulary recap, you have eerie, creepy, haunting, sinister, chilling, ominous, and macabre. Thank you for watching. I hope you have liked it. I'll be coming up with more. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned.